Good morning to all. In our last period, we learned about the sexual reproduction into the flower. I hope you all understood that topic. So today we will learn about the sexual reproduction in the animal. We already learned about the sexual reproduction. It is a process in which the male parents and the female parents are involved. Means here the fusions are occur into the gametes. In this way, it produces the new offspring. This process is called as a sexual reproduction. So before starting this topic, first we clear the meaning of the some terms. For example, male and female gametes. Male gametes, female gamete means sperm and the ova. Then fertilization, zygote and embryo. First we will clear all these terms. Then we will learn that topic means how the reproductions are occurring to the animals. Okay. So male and the female, we know that to whom we said that it's a male and it's a female. So the man, to man we said that the male, and the woman we said that she is a female. Means like the human being, in the animals also the sexes are present. Some animals are the male sexes and some are the female sexes. In fact, into the plants also, male sex and female sex are present into the plant. And we know that into the body of that organism, into the body of animals, we know that all the animals are multicellular, means many kinds of the cells are present into the body of the animals. So, the specific kinds of the reproductive cells are also present into the animal. So, in the male reproductive cells are present. In the male, reproductive cells are present. That cell is also called as a gamete. Means that reproductive cell is also called as a gamete. And in the male, which is a gamete? Sperm. Sperm is a male gamete. And in the female reproductive cell means ovum. It is also called as a eggs also. Okay. Means in the female, ovum is a reproductive cell present into the female. Understand? Means which is a male gamete and which is a female gamete? Yes, sperm is a male gamete and the ovum is a female gamete. These are present into the male and into the female. Understand? Do you understand about the gametes? Yes. Now the next one is a fertilization. Now when the gamete fused together, means when the sperm fused to the ova, then this process is called as a fertilization. Means the process of the fusion of the male gametes and the female gamete, this process is called as a fertilization. Now, after the fertilization, one single cell zygote is formed. Now the zygote, what is it by the zygote? Zygote means it is a result of after the fertilization. Means after the unions of the gametes, one new single cell is formed. It is called as a zygote. Understand? Now then afterward this zygote start to develop. Means that cell repeatedly multiplies and it becomes the embryo. Understand? Now see here, it is the structure of the male gametes and the female gametes. We know that the male gamete, which is a male gamete, sperm, and the ova, it is also called ovum. It is also called as the egg. See, the plural of the ovum is ova. We use only the one word, we use the ovum here, okay. Now it is a male sperm and it is a female ovum. See here, now what happened in the fertilization? The sperm fused to the ovum. Okay, now see the structure of this sperm, the sperm having the tail. So this sperm is a motile. The sperms are the motile. And the size of the sperm, it is 100,000 times smaller than the ovum. It is a very smaller than the ovum. And when the sperm fused to the ovum, then this process is called as the fertilization. And after the fertilization, as a result, a single cell zygote is formed. The single cell zygote is forming, the zygote is fertilized ovum. It is a fertilized egg. Then afterward, this zygote start to develop. It becomes the baby. And in this way, the mother gives birth to the new young one. Understand? Means the early stage of the development of the zygote, that unborn baby, it is called as a embryo. And on the other hand, when this embryo start to develop, so that means slowly the parts of the becomes visible to that unborn baby. So the latter stage of development of that unborn baby, it is called as the fetus. Understand? It is important question. What is the difference between embryo and the fetus? Embryo, it is the early stage of the development of the unborn baby, and the fetus is the latter stage of development of the unborn baby. In the embryo, body organs are not identified, but in the fetus, the body organs clearly identified. Means which is the nose, which is the eyes, which is the hand. Understand? It is the most important question. Write the difference between the embryo and the fetus. Now the fertilization are of two types. The fusion side of the male and female gametes occurred by two ways. One is the internal fertilization and the second one is the external fertilization. Now what happened into the internal fertilization? We know that on our earth we can see the different types of the animals. Their habitat, their way of the living, everything is different from one another. So the some animals, they are the giving birth to the young one. But another way, their way of the reproducing the animal is also the different. Means how the organisms reproduce the another living things. Means there are the two ways of the fertilization. Some are the internal fertilization. In some, it is the external fertilization. For example, in the human being, the dog, cow, cat. In that means, for example, in the mammal, the internal fertilizations are occurred. Now, internal fertilization means what? The process of fusion of the male gametes and the female gametes are occurred into the mother's body, occurs into the female's body. Means the process of the internal. So therefore, it is called as the internal fertilization. So whereas in the external fertilization, the process of fusion of the male and the female gametes are occurred outside the body of the female. So therefore it is called as the external fertilization. Externally the fusions are occurred. So therefore it is called as the external fertilization. For example, into the frogs, the fertilization occur into the external fertilization. Means how the fusion external fertilizations are occurred. We know that the female frogs, when they are the aquatic animals, sometimes they live into the waters also. So the female frogs lay out the egg into the water. So after that the female frogs release the sperms into that water, and when this sperm combines to that female gametes, combines to that eggs, then the fertilizations are occurred. It is the outside of that female body. So therefore it is called as the external fertilization. These are the two types of the fertilization. Okay. Now our next topic is the puberty. About the adolescence and puberty, you already learned in the class 8. We know that the adolescence, it is a phase between the childhood and the adulthood. So in that phase, various changes are occurred into the body of the boy also and into the girls also. When the child is very small, that time it is very difficult to identify which one is a girl and which one is a boy, because their body appears similar. But when the time goes, when they develop, when they become the adolescents, then we clearly identify which one is a boy and which one is a girl, because the body, some changes are occurred into their body. So which changes are occurred into this adolescence period? So we know that the changes into the height, the changes into the body shape, some development of some glands also, some sweat glands also developed. Then development of the secondary sexual characters. These all the changes are occurred into the adolescence period. And the age, in this adolescent period, the age at which the boys and the girls, when the sexual organs develop, when the sexual organs start to secrete the gametes, when the boys and the girls, they become sexually matured, means this phase is called as a puberty. Understand? Means puberty, in the puberty, boys and girls, they are capable for the reproduction. Understand? Means, and you also remember this, the puberty in the girls, it becomes earlier than the boys. Means generally in the boys, the puberty attains at the age of 13 to 14. But into the girl, it arrives generally the age of 10 to 12 years. Understand? You remember in the puberty, the sexual organs are completely developed into the boy and the girl also, and they start to develop the sexual hormones also, and it produces the sexual gametes also. Means they both are capable of the reproduction process. Now another which changes had occurred into the during this period, during this puberty, which changes had occurred? So some changes are common into the boy also and into the girls also. Now which common changes had occurred? So hair are grows. The hair are grows into the armpit, means into the genital areas. The hairs are grows. In the boys also the hairs are grows on their faces also, on the chest also. Then the chest become the broader in the larger into the boys. Due to the muscle developments of the muscle, the voice become the horsey into the boys. Why the voice become horsey into the boy? Because the size of the vocal cord is more than the female, so therefore the voice of the male is somewhat horsey. Understand? And in the female, this body means in the female, the fat are deposited into the some region, means fats are deposited into the hips and the thigh region. Means the breasts are also developed, means the mammary glands also develops into this puberty period. Means these changes are occurs into the puberty phase. Understand? Now secondary sexual organs means what? Secondary sexual character means what? Means from these characters we easily identify this is a boy and this is the girls. Understand? Now in the male, means in the boy, sexual organ, which is sexual organs into the boy? Testes. Testis is a sexual organs into the male, and ovary, it is a sexual organ into the female. Understand? So in the male, testes start to secrete the male gamete, means testes start to secrete the sperm, and in the female, the ovaries start to secrete the female gametes, means ovaries start to secrete the ovule. Understand? Means this all the changes are occurred into the puberty phase. Understand?